Hi everyone, it's Alia and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something fun to share. Well, I should say a project share. Of course it's going to be fun, but I'm going to sit down today and hopefully I stay in frame. Okay, I think if I stay right here, I should be good. Let me just stand up. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I just finished this junk journal using a kit from Tsunami Rose. It's called New Beginnings, and this, I believe it's supposed to be the cover, but I liked it, so I kept it as the cover, because sometimes I'll take a page that I really like from the pages and use that as a cover, but this one I did like. And oh my gosh, I just finished it, so I still have glue all over my hands. Ugh, gross. Whatever, we'll get by it. So this journal is a hardcover journal again, covered with fabric. The cover measures, and I just wrote all these things down and I can't remember. Okay, so 5 3/4 by 7.5. And the spine has a 2-inch spine. And I use these fun, I don't know what to call them. They're like flowers or... well, yeah, they are flowers. And then I added my vintage buttons right down the middle, so that way it looks like an actual flower. And here is the back. Oh, and this journal, I threw in a lot of free glue strings, so, you know, as an extra bonus for anybody that's interested. It's funny, I flip through it, and I always think I get all the glue strings, but apparently I don't. And then I used this seam binding to close it, and it matches, like this part kind of, but I liked it and I had it, so we used it. So the inside cover, I don't have anything. I left it blank. I could have put a pocket there, but I just like the butterflies there, so I didn't want to cover them up. And so this one has 2 signatures, and I did all the these pages with some trim, and I got this trim from, where did I get this trim from? Walmart. Just hold on, stand up again. Oh, I am, it's still in frame. Okay, good. All right, so here is the first fun page we have, and this was one of the cutouts from the collection, or the paper kit, and I turned it into a pocket. Inside the pocket we have just some little journaling cards that you can journal on. There's nothing on the back of them. That way they can be used for journaling, strictly for journaling. Or you can also put pictures on the back of them too if you want to. And then here's another one of the flowers, like on the spine. And then this one I just added one of those pink blingy thingies in there. And this is a vintage book page, but what I did to make it a little bit different was I took some offcuts from some scraps that I had, and I turned it into a little writing pad, and then I just ran some lace on top. And then this is actually, the whole thing is sewn onto the book page. But I thought it was kind of cool, you know, you could make some notes or whatever you wanted to do on there. Or you could definitely put pictures on too. And then we have some coffee dyed paper, or half coffee dyed paper. And here's a little corner tuck, and it flips down. And then I just did a little bit of layering here. Let me bring it up. You know what? I think I might stand up because I feel like I'm going to keep looking up and down and up and down. So we have a little layering. This is one of the tickets from the kit. This is a little Tim Holtz die cut from... oh, I don't know the little package it comes in from. No, I'm sorry, I don't. But, and then I also layered some lace, and here's a little fun thing I added on there. And then in this, it holds 2 more journaling cards. And here's another book page. I didn't cover the back because I thought this is a perfect spot to journal on, or put a picture on if you want. But on the front, what I did is I made a little pocket with one of the cutouts, and I just put in a little ticket and a little journaling card there. And then I ran some lace down the side here. I love the colors in this journal because, I mean, pink is my favorite, but there's a lot of pinks and purples, and it's just really fun, and I like it. So this is an envelope from the collection, and, you know, of course I can't take off the paper clip. So what I did was I figured out how to make these envelopes. Sometimes when these cut aparts come and you have to put them together, I either don't cut them out straight or something happens, but these ones I was able to do. And then they have the journaling cards for them that I think, because it came like this, and I'm wondering if I was not supposed to cut it in half. Maybe it was supposed to be a booklet that fit into here. I'm not sure, but I cut it in half, and now we can have 2 spots to journal on. And then I love this page here. And then you can journal right there. And I just tucked it over here. And which way? I have it. Clips right on there. And here, another one of those pink flowery thingies. And this was also a cutout from the kit, which was like, it's a little postcard, but again, I turned it into a pocket. And then in the pocket, I have some more journaling cards. Okay, there we go. And here, I attempted to make my own little layered banner. Here's just a journaling card there. I think it came out okay. I was watching some people's videos that had them, and I was trying to copy it, but so this is what I came up with. But I thought it was pretty cute. And the thing, too, I noticed that you can tuck something under the first little banner, and then you can also, obviously, tuck under the second banner. So if you had 2 things to stick in there, they would definitely fit. And let's see. And then here's the middle of the signature, and I made a little pocket with this butterfly paper from... This was actually from a paper pad, and I'm trying to look. Oh, it's called Conservatory by Craftsmith. It was at Michael's. But, I mean, obviously butterflies goes with this collection very well. I just put some stuff in there, but you can you put whatever you want in there. And this is a beautiful page. Here's another little pocket that I made. And I used just regular coffee dyed paper. I sewed some graph paper on there, and then this is some more Tim Holtz ephemera, and then one of those flowers. And I mean, I don't have to take these out. More journaling cards. And this one, I was watching a video. Oh my gosh! And I told myself I would remember who video I was watching and got this idea from. But of course, now that I'm recording, I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I don't know. But what it is a little flip up, and it has a little notepad here. So it's kind of like a little notepad cover, and then the paper underneath. But I thought it was such a good idea, so I wanted to put one in this one. And then I only glued it down on 2 of the sides, so you can have, you can tuck stuff in the back. And here's a little envelope. And this, I have a Tim Holtz card, and I have a index card for journaling. I put that in there. And then clips right up here. Oh, and the background pages I used for this journal was from that one kit that I had from Amy Joy Studios, the Hawaii kit, but I don't think it was called the Hawaii kit. It was a travel kit, but the first page was this, and I really like using that as my background pages because it has a journaling side and then a plain side, which, where's the plain side? See how it has the plain side and then the journaling side. So I think it's perfect to use in as background papers for any kits. And here's another, or the other side of the vintage book page, and I left it blank again. That way you can journal here. Another little flip down, and I did another little bit of laying with the ticket and a Tim Holtz die cut. And then 2 cut aparts there. Some more coffee dyed paper. Oh, and this one here is, oh my gosh, my memory, guys, today, I'm telling you. Seneca Pond Crafts butterfly background pages, or they're background pages. And I'm not sure if it's called the butterfly background pages, but it's definitely by Seneca Pond Crafts on Etsy. But it goes very well with this journal. And then, so here's another book page. And this one I did cover with some coffee dye paper so you can journal on it. And then I stuck a little bow in the corner. And some more butterflies in a pocket with some cut-aparts. And here's the second signature. Another pocket I made with a postcard. Some little trim on the bottom there. And some more journaling cards up there. And again, I put some coffee dye paper on that. I just feel like it's nice to have the vintage book pages in it, but then sometimes, I mean, unless it has a picture or something, I feel like what would people do with it? So I just give them the idea by putting this, that way they can journal on it. Or, you know, obviously if it's blank, you can put a picture on it. Whatever you want to do. And here's another little flip down. And I like the way this one came out. I did some paper flowers. Oops, can you even see? There you go. Paper flowers, my vintage button, and some lace, and some cut-aparts down below. Some more coffee dyed paper. And another one of the cutouts from the collection that I turned into a pocket with a little flower there and some lace trim on the bottom. Some of that fun eyelash trim. And here's another pocket. It's just like the other ones. It has the two little things inside. So I don't think I need to take that off. I put some more coffee dye paper for journaling. And then I did run some ribbon on the side. Ruffled it up and ran it down. Here I made a belly band with two larger tag and one of the postcards. There. And here's the middle of the next signature. And on this one, what did I have? I had, oh, some tickets and a cut apart. Oops. Nope. I don't know which way it goes. No, I think it goes this way. Yeah. And then some little tickets. And here's a little side tuck that I made. You can tuck stuff behind there. And then I also had some lace, but this color, I believe it went really well with the collection. So I ruffled it up and I sewed it down there. Well, I didn't sew it down. I sewed it and then I glued it down there. Some more of that trim there. And here, instead of having the tag by itself, I sewed it into the page and turned it into a tuck spot. So, but I did also have this part as the tag top. And another cut apart from the collection with some journaling cards in it. And another envelope, and I believe this one has the same thing. It has one of the Tim Holtz cards and the grid index card. And some more coffee dyed paper for journaling. I like this little flip too. Whoops. So I did the ticket. It has a little purple ribbon underneath there. Some eyelash trim underneath. And of course it just flips down. But I like the way that one came out. And some cut aparts. And then of course, who's your book made by? Oh, it's Handmade with Love by Alia. So this is my newest journal. I hope you guys liked it. This one, I think so far, out of all the journals I've made, like ever in the history of ever, this is the one that took me the longest to put together. Number one, oh, more glue strings. I struggled with the cover. Not because, usually when I struggle with the cover, it's like the image. Image was fine, you know, all that was fine, but attaching the fabric to the cover was what I had difficulties with. And actually, I'm going to show you what happened first. I had it, and see how you can see the glue, and I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong. See right here, you can see really a lot of the glue showing through. So what I had to end up doing, I had to go back to Walmart because that's where I got this. You know, they come in those little fat quarters. So I had to get another one, do it again. So this time I did it different. And Danny, look what I got, finally. So what I did was I only put glue like on this part here, so if it did show through, it'd be covered. And then also when I turned it over and you fold it down, I only put the glue here, so again, if it showed through, it would cover. So if anybody has any suggestions on how they do their covers with the fabric, please let me know. And I didn't sew it because this is chipboard, and I don't think I want my sewing machine to try to get through chipboard. I just think it would not be good for the needle. But I love covering my stuff in fabric. I just don't want the glue to show through. Or maybe I'm using the wrong glue, or I should be using a different glue. I'm not sure. So please, if you have suggestions of how to attach or how you attach your fabric to hard covers or even envelopes, because I do sorry, I do also use fabric when I do the 9x12 clasp envelopes one. I have covered those in fabric as well, but I don't remember, and maybe it's this fabric that I've been using. I just don't remember having so much trouble before. But I just wanted feedback and see what everybody else uses and what they do. So please leave some comments below. I would appreciate it. And again, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Oh, I was going into something else. That's what happens. I start on down a path because I want to tell you something, and then I completely go far left and have no idea what I was going to say. But we'll wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to be for sale in my Etsy. The information will be below. And please leave any comments if you have any questions or suggestions for the covers. And I will see you hopefully soon with my next journal. Well, I won't promise when, but it'll be back soon. So I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.